Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm bringing you episode number 9 of my Dortmund career mode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the last couple of episodes. A lot of effort is going into this series. We are going to be trying to complete it as soon as possible. It's the 31st of August today, which obviously does mean that tomorrow is going to be the 1st of September. And that means it is only, I think, 26 days until the official release of FIFA 17. So as I've been saying in recent episodes, we are going to be trying to up the ante a little bit with this series, trying to get it completed just that little bit quicker. But hopefully today, guys, you will enjoy. We've got an absolutely cracking episode lined up for you. Plenty of goals, plenty of drama for you guys to witness as well. We do start today's episode off with a game against Hamburger. Again, hopefully looking to do as well as possible. The Bundesliga games really are the games that, I want to try my absolute hardest in to do well and to give you guys the best possible content that I can by doing that. So we start off quite well here. Actually, we had a few opening chances in the first few moments of this game. Road here, lovely ball over to Banega. Thankfully it wasn't offside, and Ava Banega does put us 1-0 in front against Hamburg with just 15 minutes on the clock, which is absolutely fantastic. Really pleased with that start. Always good in FIFA, no matter what FIFA it is, to get a strong start, because it makes life so much easier. And that, is what I'm about, is the easy life. Always better if it's easier, and that is the way that we want to try and keep it. So hopefully that made sense. I feel like I just rambled on about a load of absolute crap, but we did find ourselves 2-0 up as well. Absolutely fantastic. Really good to be doing this well against this sort of team, because Hamburger are no joke. They are a really good team. They have some good players, and we definitely shouldn't take them for granted, because they could do a number on us if we let them. But Aubameyang picks up his second goal there. He's finally starting to score for us, which is absolutely fantastic. And that actually would be how the game ended, which, is a little bit disappointing that we couldn't have got Aubameyang's hat-trick. But to be honest, what more can you ask for? It's not going to happen, really. If you're doing that, you need to understand that, sometimes you can get too greedy. And that's something that I just do not want to do, is get greedy, because it's just not good. We want to try and maintain some realism in this series, and by that, I think 3-0 is a fairly fair scoreline against Hamburg. And we do go and jump into the next game, which would actually be a Champions League tie against Porto away from home. We travel over to Portugal to take on Porto, and hopefully, again, we could do well. We're doing alright in the Champions League. We could ideally do with a win in this game. You'll see the table come up here. If we win this game, we are pretty much going through to the next round. I mean, we are going through to the next round if we can win this game, because then we would be on 9 points. But before we can do that, we do obviously have to beat Porto, which no doubt is going to be a challenge. They are a very good team, decent players on their team as well. The likes of Abu Bakar, Brahimi, Herrera's pretty good as well. Martins Indy, obviously the guy, a lot of memes around him. Casillas, absolute legend of a goalkeeper, obviously moved from Real Madrid last year. But in general, they got a good team. Our team, I think, is stronger, but we would see how it would play out. We are playing away from home as well, so there's a slight, disadvantage for us. But to be honest, I don't think that plays too much of a part in FIFA anyway. But whether you're home or away, I don't honestly think that makes a difference in FIFA. In some game, in real life, I think that can have a massive effect on you. But for me, it doesn't really make me play any differently if I'm playing at home or away. It's the same story. But 10 minutes in, they had a good chance here. Unfortunately, the cross of them was not good enough. Not even nearly good enough, to be honest. But we managed to clear it away there again from another chance. Get it up to Ava Banega, who slides through Banyeda, runs through on goal. Surely he'd score. Unfortunately not, because it was actually offside. But Socrates here plays it into Road. Very poor pass there. I need to get better at passing, especially for next year. FIFA 17 is coming around the corner. We need to improve our game, up the levels a little bit more. Ava Banega again breaking through here. Lovely bit of play. Passes it to Banega, and this time he does actually go through and find himself scoring. And we do find ourselves 1-0 up against Porto, which is absolutely fantastic. Again, we get into here with Castro. Passes it through to Aubameyang. Lovely lofted ball over. Look at the precision on that. Through to Ava Banega. And unfortunately, he couldn't score it first time. But on the rebound, he did, and there we go, 2-0 up. Surely we were going on to have an easy game. Unfortunately not, though. As you can see, Porto did manage to pull one back there with Danilo. Not the Danilo, but still a fairly decent finish from him. We let them get that, though, which is very annoying. And again, my defending here is actually embarrassing to have to show you guys on video. And we end up finding ourselves back to square one. 2-2 was the scoreline at the moment. And, I wasn't too pissed if we were going to go on to get a draw. But, it's not what we want. Ideally, you want to have, a win. And, you know, unfortunately they came through here and actually found themselves 3-2 in front with just 15 minutes left. We had to claw one back because otherwise we would probably be out of the Champions League and wouldn't even make it to the group stages, which really would be horrific. Like, I cannot even explain to you how bad that would be. We get a lovely chance here in Mahrez, though. Lovely spin by him. Finds himself going through, squares it across. Thankfully, I think it was Banega there. It was. He missed it on purpose and let Road take it, and he managed to score it and level it out at 3-3, and that is actually how the game would end, which was very, very, very lucky, because that could have gone a hell of a lot worse had, you know, had Banega, had taken that, then maybe he wouldn't have scored. So Road was the saviour for us, really. And unfortunately, guys, there isn't actually a great deal left in this episode to show you. You're going to see the league table in just a second's time, but unfortunately, this time of the season, it's very hard to show you guys more than just 2 games an episode. There's not much else that I can do. I will do a squad report. You need to remind me in the comments. I keep forgetting to do a squad report. Let me know. I will do one, because that is something we can do as well. But there's the league table, guys. We're currently in 3rd place, which isn't too shabby. We're not like miles behind the pack, so we can still catch up. We've got plenty of room, plenty of time left in the season. A little bit before halfway right now. But thank you guys for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed it, if we could smash over 5 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. And I'll speak to you guys in the next episode very soon. Peace.